Figures R, S, and T are all scaled copies of one another. Figure S is a scaled copy of R using a scale factor of 3. Figure T is a scaled copy of S using a scale factor of 2. Find the scale factor from S to R. So for me, the starting place here is to get a little sketch so that I have a clear picture in my head of what's going on. So I'm going to start with triangle R. And triangle R, I'm going to say, has side lengths of 1. Then I know that figure S is a scaled copy of R using a scale factor of 3. So that means that the side lengths are going to be 3 times longer. So 3 times 1 gives me a side length of 3 each, and that's for figure S. Then from there, it says that figure T is a scaled copy of S using a scale factor of 2. So I'm going to be taking S, multiplying by 2, so all of my side lengths will be twice as long. So this is T. I'm multiplying by 2. And when I multiply these by 2, I have 3 times 2 is 6, 6, and 6. So now I can see all of these shapes in my head. And that definitely helps me to put together things. It says find the scale factor from S to R. So I'm going from S to R. So when I go from S to R, I'm going to start with a value from R for the numerator. So in this case, it's 1. And that's my scaled copy. So we have our scaled over our original that we set up for our fraction. And then I will choose a corresponding length, which in this case, I'll use that 3 from the base. And that will be my denominator. So that's 1/3. So the answer that you should have is that we have a scale factor of 1/3. That makes sense to me because we are definitely shrinking. Triangle S is larger than triangle R, and in order to make that happen, we need to multiply by a fraction that is between 0 and 1, and that gives us a shrinking scale factor. So I feel confident that my answer is likely right, because I have a fraction between 0 and 1 that would cause shrinking. If you chose the wrong answer of 3, then it looks to me like you might have the numbers reversed. So maybe you did the 3 from the original over 1 from the scaled, and 3 over 1 is 3. So you might have forgotten the order in which we set up the ratio, which is scaled over original rather than original over scaled. It also, I think, can be tempting to put 3 over 1, because then you don't end up with a fractional value. And sometimes we sort of default to, I'd rather just do 3 over 1. But you do need to really pay attention. The order is important, and we do need to put the scaled value or the measurement over the original measurement from that correspondence that we set up, and that's how you would have ended up with the correct scale factor.